time ago.
And there's a guy still in TSM shirt, so you can see
there we go.
remember.
All right, the chants have definitely stopped.
Yes.
They haven't been quite as many. But Rumble Pantheon is not looking like an easy thing to go into.
No, I mean, BNK4X picks away the Jarvan. They pick the Ornn into the Rumble, which is, wait.
Which one do you think is correct?
No.
The names of the players or the coaches and the icon of the team?
So this would be a way for TSW to pick up a win if they have Diablo.
Oh, genius!
If just all the players play for TSW.
Chat, was this part of your plan this whole time? Just swap the players? Okay. Genius!
Team Secret Royals has second pick. And BNK4X is blue side. So I think the player names are where they are.
Right, the player names are right. The team logos and the coaches are wrong.
Yeah, and it makes more sense that Histo is playing Jarvan.
That does make sense.
Yeah, and it's not a pick away.
And Dire is also going to be on the LeBlanc, but that makes me more frightened, Jack. Because
Has it
this
always been
top
like this, or is this a mistake?
I think this might be an
mistake?
error. I don't. Did you make the champion select? I don't think
I've made a lot of mistakes.
I don't think it's your mistake.
I mean, it would be. If I had to try to do these graphics, I would make this mistake constantly.
Was Kellen on Team Secret Wales this whole time?
So I heard we're going to be remaking.
Yeah, we're going to be fixing.
Whoa.
There it is.
It's fixed.
It's fixed. We're all span around.
No, it's
no,
not.
we're not. It's just mirrored. Now I'm even more confused. I was having a tough time already. All right, we're gonna cut. Let's just get back into it, okay? The bard's been banned away. The cow is gone as well, and it looks like we're focusing on the bottom side of the map.
So, hallo.
I'm so confused as well. Just go with
Zum
it.
Draft natürlich zurückspielen, nicht blöd.
The player names are still completely.
Oh, war's lecker. Yummy.
Yeah,
Yummy.
That's all right. The Lucian has been taken.
Yummy.
That does make a whole bunch of sense.
Und wir sind rechtzeitig fertig zum PS-Start, nicht wahr? Ah, ein bisschen was später wahrscheinlich. LeBlanc first free, was?
So
Yeah.
I do think there's a chance that Dior could have a really good LeBlanc game, but he's going to need to have a good LeBlanc game when they're having relatively low damage with the Jarvan Ornn already. But being
I think this has to be a Caitlyn. Doesn't it have to be a Caitlyn angle? No? Where have I gone?
They just keep swapping it.
Okay. Is this going to be a Caitlyn, though? Now that we're back to
Caitlyn is decent. I mean, so here's the thing.
Aphelios is also
it's the Aphelios Jinx type of game, but both mid laners and junglers have really high assassination potential, but they're still some of the best teams. So
Die Logos sind immer noch falsch.
So far away from these fights.
Yeah.
Warte.
Usually when it's Aphelios, you match it with.
Haben wir geswappt?
The thing that's really good, though, is that they banned the Lucian, and Ezreal has already been taken away by Fearless, and there's no Kalista or something like that. Histo's going to have a bit of a field day against whatever Diablo wants to play here. The Inara, though, I guess can press ulti and dash. So
without Lulu, it's a little bit less, but it is better against the Jarvan because you can dash out of the Jarvan ultimate.
It does require you to do a few extra steps.
The Inara is a lot better than the Jinx in this situation.
Inara,
just because
Amelia,
of the
and Kellen.
Jarvan.
So, like, this is why Kellen has looked a whole lot better, is because he loves champions like this. Like, he is an ambulance player. And
Milio gegen die kommt wirklich.
that he has next to him has really been a recipe for success for this team.
Oh, und da hat man noch gar nicht gesehen, Pro-Play, ein Game von Inspired. Aber außerhalb davon, nein.
Let's see whether they can actually stand toe to toe. I think Thresh can have a more difficult time into the Melio, but
but you just need it with Aphelios. If you try and pick Aphelios into Aurora Pantheon Rumble without something to either enchant him or increase his mobility, you've lost. Like, I really do feel like the only champs you can realistically play Aphelios with are Lulu and Thresh. So Lulu's banned, Thresh is up, they're going to have to take it. But I still like the draft from BFX, mainly because we get to see Diablo's Yunara.
Yeah.
He plays so incredibly aggressive.
Ja, Yunara Milio, weiß ich noch nicht so ganz. Also, wo kommt der Milio her? Gegen welchen Champion hier? Das weiß ich jetzt noch nicht.
Yeah, and so I actually know why they keep swapping it back and forth and like why it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's not production's fault, it's the player's fault.
Yeah, so they were in the wrong sides
of the lobby. So everything that's auto-populating could never match up.
And it's all broken, and then we had to try and figure it out. We couldn't quite do it. Jet and I at least got some fun out of it.
I got so confused.
So confused. But I hope you guys did understand how the drafts looked. Just try and take away the nameplates, which is what we say quite often.
Ist links jetzt BFX, also es war immer BFX links links. Ist er immer BFX, nee. Doch, ist er immer BFX links? Nee. TSW jetzt links und BFX rechts, aber jetzt in dem Draft waren... Also Yunara Lulu ist von Diablo.
Well, wins the lane by enough, is what I mean. It depends.
Once he wins the lane by enough, does he get a tempo marker?
Yeah, no, he gets to then utilize the tempo markers in his advantage.
True.
In order to get around the map and throw down equalizers. Very strong is that gentleman right there as we look to make our way onto the Rift for game number 3. Could be the final game of the series. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm feeling like we might get more out of it. So far, this tournament, we've had 1 3-gamer and then a 5.
We have.
So it's got to be like reverse sweep setup territory, right?
True. It's either 5 games or it's 3 games.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 series outcomes. Which, it's 3-1 is normally the most common series outcome, and we've yet to have a 3-1.
True.
We're due.
We are absolutely due.
We're due for a 3-1.
So we need... And the problem is, with the fact that we are due, I agree with you.
Vikla, bring us home. You can do it, buddy. Give us the 3-1.
Well, the problem is, Raptor's playing one of the best junglers on the patch. Definitely the best jungler left available, although Jarvan is fine. And Clear is on Rumble. I think Vikla can do anything he would like. Like anything he would like in this game. Just have a great time on the Rift. And those two will probably be able to sort it out with a little bit of Diablo's help. And that has kind of been the MO for BNK. The reason why they look so much better is because Vikla is playing so much better.
So, Freunde, wie schaut's aus?
Days ago, where it all kind of fell apart, but he has since been ramping back up.
I mean,
Die müssen wahrscheinlich die Lobby remaken wegen diesem Bug, ne, den wir hatten. Deswegen müssen sie die Lobby remaken.
very good in the last.
Vermutlich.
And even though you keep asking for more games, I feel like you're secretly happy that your LCK team is about to sweep.
No, never. I just like League of Legends.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy to be here. I would prefer it if BNK won the series in the end.
Right.
But it doesn't matter by how many games.
Okay.
They can drop a couple and it'll be totally fine. So I just want, more League of Legends would be fantastic. And I like casting with you, Jack.
Me too.
We don't get that many opportunities. And so if we have to go home after 3...
Do you want to move to Los Angeles?
No.
Okay.
Not really. Do you want to move to Korea?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, I tried this in 2019, didn't work there. I waited 6 years, and here we are again. Oh, dear. But no, probably not going to be the thing. As we are just taking a little bit of time to get into Champion Select, I think that might mean that the players are probably loading onto the wrong sides of the...
No, they went on the right sides, but they didn't go in the right order.
Oh, no.
So, okay.
Secrets ist der erste Team rausgeht, stimmt. Und morgen folgt laut.
These are the 2 teams with the least international.
Morgen folgt laut.
They're just not used to...
Wait, no. You still do the same thing in your domestic region. What are you talking about? It's not like they're in like a different fancy international client. It's the same client, chat.
There's got to be a reason.
I.
The reason is
Sehr peinlich, der I ist sehr peinlich, der T1-Fan. I ist sehr peinlich.
We're gonna get a bathroom break line soon, too.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we've had those, and don't. I'm sorry, Wolf. On Jat's behalf, I'm really sorry that he said this. I know that he's watching, and you've just triggered him, man. All the way from Brazil.
Can you explain the lore here?
So you get 1 pass if you desperately need to go, and I think
one emergency pass.
Yeah, 1 emergency pass, but then if you do it again, you need a bathroom break in the middle of a game and you have to pause, then there's a fine.
Wait, were they pausing in the middle of games for the bathroom?
Yeah.
Of stage games?
Yeah.
Übermorgen G2 online? Yes.
It got really
Yes.
Yeah.
Sehr realistisch.
It's just not great. I know that in the LPL there's also big fines if you ever pause for any reason that isn't game related.
Yeah, like if you're gonna like throw up or
I think if it's like a medical emergency, like I broke my arm, probably plausible.
Sure,
I would say.
Don't know how you're gonna do that.
But no, that's not what it was. It was I forgot to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, because we have this problem with some teams in NA where we're like ready to go, and then one person's like, hold on, no, start, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And we've planned our whole segment, and then we delay, and then once one guy leaves, the other guy leaves, and it's like, no, just stop.
That's the problem, is that...
The fact is, you actually let them do the first one, and then they were pushing it later into the game.
Yeah, there was a really, really good response to it, though. I think it might have been BNK versus DK or T1 versus DK. I can't remember the exact matchup, but I do remember that the DK players waited a couple of minutes after the other team's player went to the bathroom and then said, oh, well, now
once you start thinking about it.
Yeah, and then we were just sitting there for like 20 minutes.
I know.
It's like there was an interval before the game even started.
And it's not like League of Legends games are that long.
No.
Like, you get banned if you do this. Yeah. Why are we letting professional players do it?
All right, let's go.
That's a really good point, chat. But you know what? We don't need to talk about it anymore because we are on to the Rift for game number 3. Let's see whether Team Secret Whales can bring us to a 4th. That is what we are desperate for.
We are desperate for 4 or 5.
Desperate 4, get it? Desperate 4.
Oh, nice.
That's a pun, like the guy in the top lane.
GG spielt gegen BFX. G gewinnt doch eine Series auf Süß, oder? Weiß ich nicht. Weiß ich nicht, ob sie es machen. Game Talk diesmal wieder off-topic. Ja, mal gucken, wie das Game läuft. Aber super aggressives Level 1 Botlane. Noch nicht so, also immer noch nicht so ganz überzeugt vom Milio. Mal sehen.
This is the problem with Yunara, isn't it? You're not allowed to let her enter the lane.
I know.
Like if she doesn't hit anything, then she's not great. But he's in the way now, so it's all a little bit problematic. Ooh, I don't know whether Dire really wanted to do that.
I mean, I've seen some LeBlancs do really well in lane, but this is not a good start. Vikla already hitting level 2 first.
Yeah, we've had a couple of LeBlancs actually win out in the lane as that hook going very, very close. But live now, the Act 2 Battle Pass bundle. Purchasing unlocks the Prestige Requiem Sona skin and the Chroma as well. So make sure you get on in there. But as we come back, I am worried. Mainly because I wanted this to be like a for-fun draft out of B&K. It's not what we've got.
Winning
this is
fun.
a terrifying draft.
Yeah.
And very, very stock standard. This is what you'd see out of
Wie waren die Games, die hier eindeutig?
very, very good.
Die erste Series auch relativ eindeutig, aber umkämpfter.
They are often like
Umkämpfter von G2.
There's a lot of
Aber trotzdem eindeutig.
put on the ground. We have upfront CC and Kellen can keep everyone safe. You know, like that is kind of the vibe that B&K are often looking for. And adding globals onto Raptor sounds like a cheat code to me.
Yeah, I mean, I look at all their champions, and aside from Emilio, I wouldn't be surprised if any of these were picked in game 1 of things. They all seem like stock standard meta champions, whereas the Aphelios Thresh LeBlanc is way deeper in a fearless set from Team Secret Whales. The Jarvan is the one thing that you would expect them to play earlier on in the series. So I've just been a big fan of BNK FearX's drafts this series. I've not liked Secret Whales drafts. No. I feel like they've been prioritizing playing the champions that they're good at, but they haven't been able to sync that up with a good team comp.
Yeah. Let's go, Wales. Danke für den 6 Cent.
BNK brought out against BLG. So this is a good adjustment from a few days ago. As Histo looking for a little bit of a possible gank angle as the chain is going to connect somehow.
Wow.
So Raptor is forced to flash.
Yeah, both these teams, very little international experience. The 5s you see on the left, that was 2 days ago. That was 0 as of last week. Kellen was at 20 before this first stand tournament started, so very much trying to get more comfortable playing international.
Schaut der Champions League? Yep. Yep, ich gezählt schon. Yep.
I'm pretty sure it was, what was it, KT 2023 or DK 2023 for Kellen. I wanted to forget it. That's why I forgot it.
Good.
It was not a great time.
Und morgen realistisch gehe ich VfB schon. LeBlanc bekannt Terrormann. Ja. Die haben Milio, ne? Mal sehen. Die kommt von Secret Whales hier in dem Game ist echt nicht bad. To be fair. Also ganz und gar nicht bad. Tipp für die Bayern. Entspannter 2-0-Sieg. Dieser fucking Freak, ne? Er klickt nur nach vorne, by the way. Lol. Lol. Wir sind Tor, Obig.
BNK FearX while dying, so that's exactly the start you want to have. And in the Aphelios Thresh lane, they only had to burn the Ghost, and they get that kill.
Well, we've got possibly more killing to be happening here in this mid lane, but never mind. Flag and Drag is going to bring Histo out of there.
Früh frei, yes, sir.
Still going to head around and see whether he can challenge.
Aber Histo, du verlierst das, Bruder. Du hast 2 Longshots weniger. Hallo.
As the Conqueror is procced. BA is though roaming over earlier and throws out the shield with that lantern. Oh, not quite able to get there as Vikla.
Er ist tot.
And he just executes Direct.
Hä?
Now goes between the worlds and Histo might be falling down as well. Oh no, it was going so
Ist schon confirmed? Nee, ich glaube nicht confirmed, aber...
Vikla is showing up in this series.
It's the year of Vikla, man. It might not have been like a couple of days ago.
Denkst du, hatte schon? Du, ich glaube, G2 gegen BFX ist playable. Erneut. Scary Part natürlich Botlane, aber ansonsten playable.
Your reaction is the same as almost everyone else.
I know.
Yeah.
You've gaslighted enough people into thinking the Vikla is incredible.
No, I haven't. I definitely haven't. I'm terrible at it.
The year of Vikla is a legitimate saying that people say.
It is.
Is everyone in on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just that it's not... obviously, the year is pretty young at this point in time.
True.
So it could be the year of Vikla. I just like to say it pretty definitively. Yeah. As nice little hook to come on through here as Kellen in a little bit of trouble gets played back once again. But
ja, Flash noch ab bei beiden. Passt.
Raptor makes his way down and that is going to protect this bottom lane. But it's not the dominance that we've seen out of Diablo and Kellen as Eddie is up so much CS, man. 16 in the lead. That's a couple of waves that he has over the young prodigy.
Diablo is going to have to bide his time in this game because they're losing this lane. It could have been a little bit worse. I mean, BA had to burn his heal in the mid-fight. It was actually shocking that he didn't use heal. The guts it took from Eddie and BA to not use heal in that initial trade down bot where they got the first blood is crazy, but he lost a decent amount of his advantage there. They're still able to use their bot power to get Drake, though. First Drake of the series, I said that
there we go! At least they get the Drake!
The problem is D-Ray's down 20 CS on the block.
Yeah, he is getting, he's having a rough time into Vikla. The fact that it was Vikla that picked up the kill in that last exchange was definitely the worst thing for TSW because it does put that huge hole in the mid lane.
Okay, I apologize. Vikla's having a good game. You're just extrapolating it to the year.
Yeah.
He's had like a really good series.
Well, I mean, it's sort of my thing because I also really like very low sample size stats that aren't actually real.
Ich sehe den Milieu immer noch nicht außerdem.
Like the technically correct.
I mean, it's true. It is the year of Vikla in the sense that he's a top 2 mid in the LCK.
And he is alive in the year of 2026. So theoretically, it is his year no matter what.
I guess the outranged. Was steht morgen für Games an? Morgen ist... Was steht denn um 14 Uhr? Ist morgen 14 Uhr Genji gegen Lion? Muss ja, oder? 14 Uhr Genji Lion und danach JDG gegen Loud. Also morgen auch wieder wahrscheinlich ein relativ kurzer Tag. Also sehr realistisch auch morgen wieder ein 6-Games-Tag. Genji Lion ist 14, ja. Genji Lion 14, dann JDG Loud dagegen noch. Also das könnte ein schneller Tag werden morgen. Wieder.
Kind of okay for now, but you can see that CS number is not the greatest. So, this is B&K with kind of what we expected in this game. Top side of the map, very far ahead. Bottom side, struggling just a little bit.
And the Ornn versus Rumble, I'd say Pun is doing very well.
I'd say so too.
8 CS, 7 CS now, while stacking up his magic resist against Aurora Rumble, so he can pretty freely build MR for a good portion of this game before Diablo's going to be able to shred him and be very tanky. So it's a really good Ornn angle, and he's honestly, now that he has the MR, it's going to be pretty difficult for Rumble to extend that lead.
Wow, diese Q-Hitbox von Aurora ist ja so Bullshit. Oh, fuck's sake, wie viel Damage. Was wahrscheinlich ja das Genji eingeben Drop oder die andere Series nicht dran. Beides ist halt so unrealistisch. Aber es wird die andere Series sein. Lion kann nicht gewinnen gegen Genji. Es geht nicht. Sie können kein Game gewinnen. Legit, es geht nicht. Also es ist literally impossible.
It's been a lot of these though over the time, so we've gotten used to just being mates with 6-month breaks. You know, it's fine. Or 6 months or 2 years, depending on what it is.
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. All right, Clear is trying to do damage here to Pun, but Spectre's cowl is kind of ridiculous, as now Raptor is discovered. Dire actually flashes, trying to get out of the way, but still gets chained up. And now cannot get out of the Cataclysm. Max range on the hook, and Raptor goes down. I think it might be happening. It could be happening.
Saint Gap Duro. Ja, Saint, was? Achso, als Gap Duro, ja. Ganz bestimmt.
Oh man, Team Secret Whales coming alive.
They've had hands in all these games. They just haven't had any objectives to play off of. So if they're actually able to start getting set up for these Drakes, which they've gotten through bot prio this game, right? The fact that they've had the bot prio has set up these other plays for him. They just need to continue to use Eddie's strength to move it around the map.
Well, another thing as well is that Pun has been a linchpin for this team in the earlier stages of the game. This time around on much more of a scaling pick, but as you've said, is doing just fine in the matchup. Down 10 CS is about what you'd
Das ist Elimination.
on winning.
Das ist Elimination Game. Also das ist eine Gruppenphase, aber das ist Elimination Game.
They might even be able to kill him, but
Verlierer hat Schild.
Histo getting out and heading back towards his Krugs. Those harpoons really starting to hurt there.
The more I see games with like Ornn Rumble in them, or if you have like a Cassante something matchup, the less important I think it is for a jungler to ever say hello. Like, it just doesn't seem like it matters if the jungler goes there, and the time would better be spent elsewhere. So I'm not a huge fan of this Histo play, because even if they get the kill, I don't think it's really going to meaningfully change the game. Whereas with his camps respawning already on the bot side, if he reset, went bot, and applied more pressure to get his Aphelios ahead.
Ist über Khan oder Alt oder Stand?
Well, you can see the Grubs
Ja, mit Khan kann ich wenigstens Deutsch sprechen.
right in front. And Histo actually still committing to this. Yeah, this is kind of insane. Does have camps respawning.
Game sieht nie mal so schlecht aus, oder? Für die Wale. Ja, und Clear hat noch keine Ulti vor 5 Sekunden. Er kann nicht mal die Wave clearen. Oh, Countergang. Oh, ziemlich klatsch vom Javan gespielt. Honestly, ziemlich klatsch vom Javan. Well played.
So many resources that BNK just put into a losing play.
That's a crazy mind control there by Team Secret Whales.
Yeah.
Getting the kill is one thing, but to get Pantheon ult and Aurora TP, which saves D-Ray in the lane, gives him a couple plates, that's huge for their game.
That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, Diablo was on a reset, so he gets back to the lane and will be able to farm things up once again, but he is still behind. And it was Vikla that had the big lead here for B&K. And so the result is D-Ray was able to go for a reset, didn't get punished for it. It's just all good things in
Huge
Team
play.
Secret Wales.
Absolutely huge play. Next
Khan ist kein Österreicher. Woher kommt die Propaganda?
well, neither top laner has TP, so they're going to be left alone up there. I think it's rather tricky for either team to just straight up start this Drake. But we'll see if Team Secret Wales feels safe to do so. Ward inside the pit.
Was ist doch Creeper? Creeper ist Belgier. Habt ihr gesmoked alle?
Good as a one-item spike on the Aphelios in comparison to a Kraken Slayer.
Yeah.
But you see whether they do commit to anything, as the Rift Scuttler will be taken. Vikla is the one that's strong, right? He's got his dash cannon done. And so in comparison, as far as these mid laners are concerned, it is a very big Aurora. As LeBlanc does need to go back and spend some money, I imagine, because just for the Lost Chapter is kind of insane.
Yeah, there's also ultimate going to be back up in 2 seconds there for Vikla, so he's used it immediately.
Yes, he is just going to, he procs the quest as well as D-Ray.
Oi, oi, oi.
Going to survive just.
Oi, 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 oi.
Close.
I thought that there might be a little bit of return damage coming on through, but had already happened, and so he will make his way out. But that does mean that B&K has full control of this river, and should be able to at least get wards down, see everything that they need to. But thankfully the Rift Scuttler did go over to Histo, so they have irremovable vision in the area.
Vikla's been the best player on the team this game.
100%.
Yeah. The game of Vikla.
Maybe it should be the game of Vikla. Vikla? Vikla.
Yeah.
This one.
Start small.
Yeah.
Work up.
Yeah. I did start with the year of Vikla though.
Game ist sehr winnable für die Wale.
Maybe I should just commit. We'll see how we go.
Sehr, sehr winnable für die Wale.
Team Secret Wales locking down a second dragon. We now have an Infernal Soul once again. But it's double dragon for TSW, and that is going to mean that they're the ones that are able to put on that pressure. They can control the tempo markers, as it were.
This is a good start.
It really is.
This is a really good start. With the Aphelios Thresh scaling, I'd say the Thresh doesn't scale great. The Aphelios will scale very well, as long as Vikla doesn't get too fed, because the ability to one-shot him can still be pretty high later on in the game. Pun's doing great. The gank that Histo spent a lot of time top lane actually did a great job of relieving the map pressure as well, because it was able to bait out the TP from Vikla and the ultimate from Raptor. So this is actually one of those games where you try to keep it pretty standard.
Oh, and this actually could work as well, as the Ram is going to get called. No flash, like you say.
Clear, my brother.
Easy flag and drag. Clear just realizing that he has to try and do what he can, and what he can is absolutely nothing. There was also a LeBlanc making her way up, just in case the cavalry was available.
Bei solchen Tagen könnt ihr danach nochmal mir was aufnehmen. Ich appreciate diese Woche. Ich appreciate diese Woche sehr. Diese Woche mit so 10 Stunden Maximum. Appreciate ich sehr, bevor dann nächste Woche wieder der Psychoterror losgeht. Oh mein Gott. Actually, BFX verliert das Game einfach, oder nicht? No joke. No joke. Die verlieren das Game einfach.
Doesn't have his equalizer though, so this is not exactly the scariest Rumble making his way into this top lane.
Und Counter TP. Oh mein Gott, BFX verliert dieses Game wirklich.
Flag and drag comes on forward, gets the flash out of Raptor, and in goes Dire with his health bar fixed.
So, in this extended sequence, we've seen Ornn run bot, teleport top, LeBlanc go back, teleport top, Hinsto stay top, gank twice.
Jesus Christ, guys. Und es ist Perma-Fighting. Und es ist fucking low. Und ich glaube, die TP jetzt hier wieder hin und die verlieren wieder. Wickler hat kein TP, also keine Ulti. Und der Fight geht immer noch weiter. Junge, Junge, Junge.
Just the lane,
We are going to invest 4 teleports on securing the top wave. We are not going to take Rift Herald. This is not mid-prime.
Oh, no.
This is not an objective setup.
No.
This is League of Legends. This is how you play.
Yeah.
Na, der Ornn, der stirbt schon mit dem Rumble, right? Aber, also,
By the time we finish this replay, we'll be in game 4.
I was going to say, yeah.
How long this sequence was, but watching, they're fighting again.
I mean, it's just a pip. That's all we have to do. Watch that if you...
Was denkt man sich als Baller? Na ja, das weiß ich auch nicht so ganz, to be honest.
Watch that if you want to see what's going on right now.
I thought we were going to pip the second half of the replay.
That would have been a decent
all
idea.
happened in the top lane. The fact that D-Ray gets out of this is insane. They get the shutdown onto Vikla. It makes Pun.
Also ich glaube, das Game hier ist sehr, sehr hart für Furix. Super hart für Furix. Lost für Furix.
That allows D-Ray to line up the LeBlanc E.
And then Raptor running it because he has to protect his teleport from Vikla.
Er ist ein iPad geschrottet. The fuck? Wie passiert das?
Oh my goodness. Okay, now they're fighting again. As
Boah, der wird so abge... Ach du Scheiße. Das Game muss gewonnen sein, oder nicht?
Oh my goodness. It's
Das Game muss gewonnen sein.
Wales is running them around the map.
Clear has died 4 times. That last kill was probably worth about 150 gold.
All right, let's have a look at the Coinbase gold grind. This is one of the smaller of the gold differences between Diablo and Eddie.
Yeah, they've been hitting minions, is what we're learning.
Yeah.
No gold from kills, no gold from monsters.
They have just not been really involved.
Let's
but
farm, guys.
the thing is, all of the insanity has happened. It's been sort of an isolated 2v2 or 1v1 between the Eddie carries, and Eddie's doing just fine in this game. So, working very well thus far. I mean, I don't think we should be counting chickens just yet, because, I mean, it's still Yunara.
So where does that saying come
Das ist 1,5, ja, aber das Problem ist eher komptechnisch.
So you're counting eggs.
Ich bin, komptechnisch,
You don't count chickens.
Yeah.
bin schon ziemlich nice, so. Und Eddie hat gleich 2 Items.
You need
No,
to
it's
finish
fine
the
to
saying,
count,
because like
yeah.
I'm going to count chickens if I have chickens.
Yeah, just don't count the eggs, assuming that they're
So
chickens.
don't count the win while the game's still happening.
iPad lag im Bett, eine Freundin.
That's what it means.
Aua.
I feel like maybe I shouldn't use it anymore.
Aua.
Stupid.
You can't count the chickens before they hatch. That makes sense.
There's quite a few of those where if you think about it too much, it doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have an example off the top of my head. I do remember.
Ja, aber also trotzdem, ich weiß, also jetzt, wenn das nicht winnable ist, dann, ja.
Counting chickens?
No, just idioms that then got questioned.
Oh, okay.
It was Kobe, when I said, oh, that's not something to write home about, he was like, what? Why would you write home about it? And I was like, wait a second. He completely trolled me.
Clear ist so useless. Und Wickler hat Defensive ulted. Oh mein Gott, es ist actually so fucking fucked, oder nicht? Es ist so fucked, oder nicht? Oh, placed er seinen Q richtig, Pan? Macht er, ne? Ja, er placed seinen Q richtig. Yep. Oh, er hat's gefailt. Oh, er hat's gefailt.
They get the first turret bonus, and they have pretty good control on River. Eddie, his Achilles heel is getting caught out of position. He's stuck on that mid wave and has no lantern to get back to the fight.
Was?
So he's
Oh.
to catch this, and they're going for him.
Brent Stoffel does come on through. They get the flash out of Eddie as
Oh.
NBA actually saving the answer. It's absolutely not.
Hat Diablo ein E?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Sind wir back? Fragezeichen? Hat's gejinxt, ja.
He can. He can and he will. He's in the same way. Diablo is imp. Raptor is old and two Pantheon.
Okay.
Oh my god. goodness, it all starts with a beautiful pick onto Eddie. They realize that the Thresh Lantern is gone. He showed himself on the wave, not wanting to lose position, and they execute him. And then everyone else ends up kind of running over top and through the Rumble ultimate. So while they do get the kill onto Diablo, it's going to be a tough fight from here because they don't have damage. Their most fed member is an Ornn who's stacking MR, so he can't really kill people when Melio is there because Melio is going to shield his damage.
Geil von, wow, geil von Raptor. Honestly, sehr geiler Fight von Raptor. Hallo Spark, Grüße. Oh, Eddies. Okay, lebt. Ulti gleich ab von Diablo. Wicker, du bist am Fieden. Wickler, du bist 100% am Fieden. Nikolai ist wieder ab. Diablo, du Freak. Oh, Eddie ist tot, oder nicht? Nikolai ist perfekt. Oh. Drake ist super wichtig. Eddie ist tot. Sia ist tot. Ah, was passiert hier? Ja, ich dachte auch, dass der Nikolai besser ist, aber der hat, also hätte ein bisschen... Die standen alle so hier und er hat ihn so direkt hier nach oben platziert. Hätte so ein bisschen hier so. Ja, in Hindsight. Ja, hätte er ihn so hier platziert. Update, Newcastle startet stark und mehr Spielanteil nach 4 Minuten. 1-0 Barca. Geil. Nee, geil.
And he flashes to avoid the hook and then immediately just burns them.
Nee, geil.
Making their way in, beautifully played there by Clear. I mean, his laning phase has been atrocious this whole series, right?
Clears.
Sorry, Clears.
Yeah, Clear's laning phase.
Yes, it has been not great, but his team fighting is so good.
It is. I mean, this series is reminding me of the Team Secret Wales G2 series. Yeah. Games were close, and games
Newcastle gewinnt ja. Cool.
Secret Wales at the start was like, oh man, they might actually win this.
Wow.
And then they just lost fight after fight. Now, Vikler with a 2-level advantage.
Geiler Barca wieder, bleibt bei LOL. Laber mir nicht voll. Bitte laber mir nicht voll.
Actually open up a gold lead, and Eddie,
he's lost the lead.
He's lost the lead, so it's going to be... Ornns don't necessarily carry...
I mean, it's still a decent amount of gold every ornament, you know?
Yeah, I guess that makes the gold pretty even if you include the ornaments. They're down in experience.
The problem is, even is not what we were expecting for this state of the game, right?
No.
Like, this was a TSW that had so much control.
Das war ein guter CTA, ich schwöre.
They started losing.
Oh mein Gott, ich schwöre, das war bad. Aber Clear ist so ein fucking Feeder.
But that was a little bit funny.
Yeah, I mean, classic play. Send your solo laner down the lane with the other solo laner.
Yep.
Sacrificing the top wave. Histo's going to clean that up, but it caught Clear off guard, especially because both teleports were going to be on cooldown. Yep. You usually only pull off that play when you have a teleport up, so nice little tempo trap.
Savant als Toplaner redet.
Playing defensively on the top side of the map as well. You saw Raptor up there, was looking for a cross map and was denied any opportunity to do so. Vikler is doing a lot of damage though on this Aurora. Does have the Shadow Flame now completed. It is a lot of burst damage out of this guy, and you saw Histo is not quite able to tank that one up, although he does have an ornament of his own with the Sundered Sky now complete and upgraded. Okay, Raptor is wrapping around.
Hat schon einer Polana Cola probiert? Ich finde sie nicht so, also ich persönlich finde sie nicht so geil. Muss ich gestehen. Aber ich habe sie bisher auch nur aus der Dose, ich weiß gar nicht, ob es sie als Flasche gibt, ich habe sie nur aus der Dose probiert und ich finde sie noch nicht, also, sehe es noch nicht. Ja, sie ist mir, also die ist noch nicht auf mich gewachsen, so, ja, weiß nicht.
And we wanted to talk about the mid laners as well, looking for a little bit of redemption. Even though it is the year of Vikler, I don't know whether this is the
also kein Long-Term Playable Ding, ja.
so far at this tournament just yet. Right?
Jesus Christ, macht er damit.
It's a very good series for Vikler. I'm giving you that. He's playing.
I think it's been a very good series for junglers and 80 carries so far, and Pun. That's what
Kann man so nach vorne klicken. Geil. Wir haben den nächsten Dragon geflippt, ich glaube, das Game ist lost. Also, bin mir sehr sicher, das Game ist lost, ja. Bruder, der Typ ist ein Inter vor dem Herren. Was macht er?
or at least all game long. And that will be Hister taking him down.
That was really sloppy. Clear had, he landed an E, so
Ich schwöre, der ist am Ende.
just went straight into ultimate out of the turret. That turned the
Was müsste man ändern?
Leandry's tip.
Ja, Standard Sky weiter nerven.
Instantly dies.
Noch weiter nerven.
So, a little bit unfortunate. He is a 3-7-2 Rumble that just single-handedly won them a team fight.
But he's still going to be able to press R on Eddie.
I know.
And then if Eddie decides to walk into him as well, it'll make it a little easier for him to execute.
Well, there's also now an Infinity Edge done on Diablo.
Wow, Diablo hat 3 Items, ja.
Time where the Yunara is exceptionally terrifying.
Okay, he bided his time. This is what we were waiting for with Diablo. He had a slow start to the game, and then we were hoping to see some big-time team fights. And D-Ray is caught again.
Oh no. Between the Worlds, that is a cute little distortion play as Raptor decides that he doesn't want to go any further forward.
Okay, wir chase nicht.
D-Ray will make his way out of this one. And Team Secret Wales, once again, looking for that cross-map opportunity with that man advantage that they have.
Ja. 3 Items bei Yunara mit Flasher und neuer Emilio. Wow, 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 die Emilio Range. Dieses Animal. What? Was? Animal. Was hat er da? Also. Animal. Da nach vorne zu klicken ist so fucking ill, oder nicht? Also da nach vorne zu, Entschuldigung, nicht nach klicken zu flashen.
Unfortunately, no Infernal Soul here for TSW either. It's going to be the first break of the game here for BNK as they take that one down.
Raptor has denied that.
Kein anderer AD Carry auf dieser Welt würde das machen. Also kein anderer Pro AD Carry würde das machen. No joke. Ich bin mir so sicher. Niemand würde das machen. Er ist so fucking ill. Der ist so fucking ill.
He's been a superhero for the first 2 games, and then he just face plants.
I mean, it's beautiful. I think you have to have moments like that. It's humbling, right?
You can't play that close to the edge and never fall off.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It just shows that he is playing on a knife's edge, and you wouldn't know that if he didn't sometimes fall off. There is the lantern, a little bit late on the control ward to try and block that one from being taken.
Oh, der Emilio. Oh, Flash von Kellen war sick.
That was so sick from Kellen.
Ja, Kellen. Kellen, du geiler Pinguin. Wow, this game is over.
There's the other side of it, and BNK will march down the mid lane.
Get down, Mr. President. Diablo is saved there.
Such a good flash from Kellen, my God.
It might actually win them the series because Eddie got assassinated by Vikla on the backside, and Diablo might be pushing down the
Das war sehr sick von Kellen. GG.
And the Nexus turrets are going to follow suit. Oh no! It is going to be a clean sweep, and Team Secret Wales will be the first team eliminated from First Stand 2026 as BNK BFX keep themselves alive in the
GG. Erwartet.
so pretty comfortably.
Ja, erwartet. Das Game hätte man gewinnen können als Wales. Ja.